Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 Create a Sim today. And so today I am making my good old-fashioned child, my current household sim, Esther Rineheart here, who is actually a teenager right now who just applied for college at the Newcrest University in the writing degree program. And honestly, I feel so proud of her because I've played with her for so long, like as a child, and I'm just like now making her as like a teenager in a sense way, because I made her as a teenager, but I aged her back down to a child just to play her, like just play her as a child until now, just so I can get the sense of that history, that knowledge, and that sense of personality, the way she grew up. And overall, what I've experienced while playing her as a child, and also as a teenager, I realized that she's lost so much in her life. Like her mother died from an unknown illness at the age of 9, and honestly, I could not express on how much that hurt me, losing her mother, but also seeing her growing as a young woman who's just like putting all that hurt and her passion and her knowledge into her writing, because her mother used to be a writer and she wanted to follow into her mother's footsteps to basically tell the world how she felt when she was with her mother, but also how she wants to share her writing knowledge and her stories to the world, and kind of just give a sense of, you know, inspiration to people like younger kids, saying that it's definitely okay to put all that hurt and anger into something that you really truly love. Don't say it, just write it down or play something or do something, but don't really make it like, don't hurt people when you feel bad. And I feel like that's what she wanted to like express into her writing, to tell people that it's okay to feel upset, mad, angry, and all these emotions that you're feeling. And so I feel like this is one sim that I truly am proud of, and I just cannot wait to see her as, you know, a mother or, you know, an auntie or whatever. She has a younger brother, and their father right now is kind of going in between jobs as of right now, since they do live in like a big giant home. In a way, they were going to move, but that was like before they lost, you know, her mother. And so since that, you know, Esther is going to be in the writing degree program at the local Newcrest University, she wanted to talk to the professor, because, you know, her mother used to work there, you know, alma mater, you know, getting the college for free, and this like special scholarship that she was able to get. It really helped her to, like, you know, go to college, a full ride scholarship to that Newcrest University, which is so freaking cool. And yeah, I don't know, I just really am, I can just talk about Esther all day. I kid you not. Esther is a goddess of all people, because the way I'm telling her story right now is beyond amazing. And okay, so you guys, I have to tell you guys, so I just actually made some hair ombre recolors for The Sims 4 I found this Kenzie hair from a hairist, Brittany, off of Tumblr, and I recolored his or her hair, I can't remember. I recolored their hair to make ombre recolors just for Esther, because I had in mind that Esther would dye her hair with ombre highlights or whatever, and a lot of people actually really like it. So I might make more ombre recolors of different hairs for Esther, but for other people, if that makes any sense. Either way, I'm pretty happy, I'm pretty excited, and the music that you're listening to right now is actually Esther's favorite song of all time. She was born in the 80s, and honestly, she has the fashion sense of the 90s/80s, like in between. She was born in 88, in that mid-range of like the 80s and the 90s, so she has that sense of style of like more of the 90s rather than the 80s. And so she considers herself as a 90s kid. I'm like, okay, you wear your high-waisted denim jeans with your high-knee socks or whatever, and your nice Converse and your nice rainbow-looking, you know, sweatshirt, jacket, shirt thing. I don't know. But yeah, that is pretty much what Esther Rineheart is. I will explain a little bit more about her backstory in the current household update video that I'll have hopefully by this week. If you guys want to check it out, I will definitely leave all the custom content links down below in the description to my website for you guys to download the same custom content that she has on her face, her body, and all the other sorts of goodness gracious custom content. That made no sense. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!